do you think?
And before you know it, there's something inside. Oh wow, they're going fast.
And they're off. Hi, Bong. Did you wave goodbye to Debbie and Cody right over there?
Can I do some?
We're sailing again today. We are going from Manjack Key up to Powell Key.
A couple long days of sailing ahead of us to get back to the US, and hopefully that goes as well as these.
So I've got the code 0 out. We've got the mainsail. The winds are 9 knots from about 40 degrees. So this is, I guess, the crack sailing, as Shannon would call it.
That's just what I've heard. So I'm just reiterating what it's like for sailors, and I'm not a sailor, but here I am.
I designed boats. It's a dagger board boat. I also designed a mega yacht type boat. There is a Sea Wave 32, a Sea Wave 970. The big one is 12 million. It's the speed and comfort, not the price.
Wow. Going fairly decent speed here. 7 knots speed over water. The wind speed is about 9.5 knots. I think it's because I cleaned the bottom yesterday, Shannon.
That's definitely the reason. Yes.
When it's sailing time, what time is it for the kids?
Snack time.
After a really short but sweet sail today, we're now at Powell Key, and we decided to... Oh, it's really good? Okay, I'm coming. We're just off at Powell Key, and we decided to take our spears out and do some spear fishing. We haven't done this for a little while, and Everett's pretty excited. I think Everett has found a jackpot here just at the north side of Powell Key. Let's go dive in.
Lionfish! So my dad is an excellent spear fisherman, and he got us a blue striped grunt. I'm so glad we got a fish. 9 inches. Oh wow, it's a good size.
All right.
Oh, me and Daddy caught a grunt, blue stripe, and so I put Old Bay and salt and pepper on, so let's try it. Yeah.
It's looking pretty rough.
Looks smooth out there.
It
It's
does look
windy.
smooth out there, but if you were out there, it wouldn't be so smooth.
It's been a little squally. Chris Parker said it was going to squall today. It's Wednesday. Pretty windy. Can you hear me?
We're in a storm right now. Our anchor is dragging, so Edward is up with the motors on because we're moving. We don't want to hit somebody else. Dinner time, of course. Edward did laundry today. And this is what it's looking like. Can't hardly see anything. Let's go see what the winds are at.
There. All right, gotta watch anomaly here.
Okay.
Well, I think the wind will slow down soon.
Yeah.
We'll have to head outside and refuel our anchor.
Ollie is right behind us there. Can't hardly see that other boat. Woo! Quite a squall.
Anchor alarm on the iPad there. Our position is steady now that we finally got our anchor set. Okay, we're east side of Powell now. We just totally moved anchorages because we weren't getting set. How's it look, Everett?
There's an anomaly.
They're all the way up there. We were just up there.
On the first part of the ride, I was scared and didn't know what was going on, so I cried
You cried?
a little bit.
I didn't notice. There's a green circle. There's the anchor. The blue is where we are. Those little blue lines is where we were. the anchor history.
What happens if we go out of the green?
Then it'll alarm, and then we wake up, or we go check it out. That was very windy.
Yeah, it was really windy.
Didn't really expect any wind. I thought the weather forecast says no wind.
Like it always is. A motor day, which ends up being a really nice sailing day.
It did say squalls.
Doesn't
That
squall
was a
mean
squall, all right.
That was a squall. 30 knots plus.
Had 20.
We had a bit more. 20.
We had almost 30.
I checked the
So
anchor.
that's plenty.
It was dug in pretty well, but we dragged anyways. But now we've re-anchored in sand and there's nobody around.
So if we ever do drag, we won't drag into anything.
If the wind all of a sudden shifts 180 degrees over there, then we will be in shallow sand. But over there, that way, is going to be deep and there should be nothing there.
Yeah, we were really close to a few boats there.
Yeah.
I'm really grateful that it happened at 4:35 in the afternoon rather than
Yeah, in the daytime.
happened at daytime, so that's really good.
Yeah.
Because,
Hopefully it'll be just a quiet night and that's it, right, Everett?
ooh,
No,
don't
it's gonna
jinx
go.
it.
Yeah.
Well, if it does get crazy, we're just gonna turn on the instruments and start sailing.
Pick up and go.
Yeah.
Wait, in the early morning?
Yeah,
Yes.
because it'll be really windy. We'll just make it right over to Florida.
We just wake up and say, I'm not dragging anymore.
We're just
this
gonna-
anchor keeps dragging.
30 knots, we'll just go
Go.
all the way to Florida.
And just leave and say, bye-bye, bad anchoring.
Right, Sierra?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then blank you.
Everett's bathroom. Here we go.
Yeah, a leak. I tried wiping it up, but then it just comes again.
Oh, there's a leak. Alright, how are we gonna find where that leak's coming from? That's the beach.
It's nice. It's a nice beach. It's calm. There's a lot of cacti around here, so beware.
The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun. You spin around, you laugh to yourself, and I see you shining.
What do you think of this coconut, Everett?
It looks good. I've gotten a lot of jelly from it.
This was one of the sweetest coconut milks I've had. So what do you think of this experience?
I think it's really good. Very lucky to do it.
Which part?
Like getting coconuts, going different places. What do you like so much?
Let's see, Sierra. Does it taste good?
It's really nice. Not full without wasting any water.
Five out of 5 sailing today. We've got our code 0, flat seas on the bank near Great Abaco Island. We're ahead from Powell Cay, where we had some dragging the previous day during a squall, over to Allan's, Pensacola. Doesn't get much better than this. You can tell it's a good sail because the kids are doing school.
Like flat.
How's the school, Sierra? Are you having a seizure? Wind has shifted. We didn't quite make the point of sail as far as I would have wanted to. Had to do some hand steering, but we put in a tack. We'll put in a couple more on our way to Allan's, Pensacola, just up there. Welcome to Allan's, Pensacola. Just gotta follow the trash.
There's a TV here. What?
Oh my gosh.
fast.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, are you ever fast?
It's early Friday morning, 5:17 a.m. Yesterday we arrived at Allan's, Pensacola and had an interesting walk through the little hiking trail there. Last night it was dead calm, but now the wind has picked up a little bit. Looks like we're going through a squall, some thunderstorms and lightning, as you can see. We're up because yesterday our anchor dragged in a 30-knot blow. The winds right now are 15 knots and it went up to about 20, but we're still a little bit nervous having come off of a dragging event yesterday. Shannon is downstairs watching the anchor alarm. But so far so good. I think we should be okay. We've had over 100 nights of anchoring with no problems, one night of dragging in kind of abnormal conditions, but I suppose when are conditions ever normal? So I'll probably just sit up for a couple of minutes and enjoy the lightning show before going back to bed.